guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I just got my Huda Beauty foundation. This is the Faux filter foundation. I am so excited. I placed an order just the other day and it was supposed to come on Tuesday, but it came today and today's Sunday and I'm so thankful for Sunday shipping. Like, you guys have no idea. But I am so excited about this. This one is in the shade Gingerbread 430N. Because I'm more on the neutral side. I'm a little bit red, but a little bit yellow depending on my tan. So I'm really excited about this. I think this color is a perfect match. I cannot wait for you guys to see the video and how it applies. It applies beautifully. So if you'd like to see that, please do continue watching. So excited because I just got my Huda Beauty foundation. I got it in the shade Gingerbread 430N based on her website. She has like a whole list of comparison foundations and stuff like that. So I picked this one up. I did not pick the shade that was right before this because the comparisons were all like more neutral colors. They weren't exactly the same. And I wanted something that I had multiple matches with in the other foundations to this foundation. I had an issue with the Fenty foundations, but thankfully she put those comparisons up because I feel like this is a perfect match. The Fenty foundations, the undertones were really off. So she actually does go ahead and match up with the Fenty foundation as well. So I don't know why, I've never really been super excited about any of the Huda Beauty products. I mean, I do have a couple of like mini lipsticks that I do like. My niece Alyssa is obsessed with Huda Beauty, so I picked this up and I was just like, let's try it out. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. I'm just gonna do a first impressions. I did test the color a little bit, but I didn't like do like a whole face or anything like that. So she says it is a full coverage foundation, so I'm only gonna do one pump because I don't like too full of a coverage. I like it to be like you could still see my skin a bit. So let's see. A lot of the darker shades are already sold out. Is mine sold out? Toffee, brown sugar, gingerbread. Those are the only three, I don't know if you guys can see, that are like super sold out on there. Everything else you can find. It's a medium coverage. It's for dry combination to oily skin. My skin type is a little bit more on the combination side. For full coverage, use a pump or less. Dip a synthetic brush into the foundation. And apply to skin using circular and dabbing motions. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use my sponge. So the full coverage you use with a brush, and for a medium coverage you use with a sponge because it has use a damp beauty sponge to blend to a smooth dewy finish. She does have a primer as well. I did not get the primer. I'm not really a primer person. I do use my moisturizer and then I use the Vitamin Enriched Face Base from Bobbi Brown. That's what I've been using recently. But I don't really fall into the hype of any of these primers. Right, so I did one pump. You don't have to do one pump. Apparently it's like super full coverage. So let's see. I might have just had to use like a half a pump. Oh wow. This is actually, I feel like just that little dab I took can do my entire face. It smells kind of like perfumey. I don't know if it has fragrance in it. Let me see. So she does have fragrance in here. I don't know how that's gonna be with some people because I know some people are allergic or break out due to the fragrance, and the fragrance is like right in the middle. It's not even like down at the bottom. So let's see. Hopefully I don't break out from this. What the hell? Okay, so that was the one pump of foundation. I really like it. I feel like I have full coverage. It looks really nice and natural looking. It's definitely full coverage, but I can still see my skin, which is something I really love. I'm so excited. I like actually just kind of really pushing the foundation into my skin and just kind of going over. When you think you're done blending, just blend like 2 more minutes. That way I find just makes my foundation look super flawless because it's really nice in the skin. It feels very light, like I don't feel like I have a lot on. The one pump is not even like anything crazy. I still see my skin. I feel like one pump is good. Maybe if you don't have a lot of marks or anything on your face, you could do like a half a pump. But this is really nice. I'm liking this. This is my first impression, you guys. I don't know how it's gonna last throughout the day. I don't know anything like that. I will update you guys. So yeah, but I think the color is actually perfect. Now, I thought it was gonna be a little darker, but it's actually perfect, I feel. And it has like a really nice yellow undertone, so that's really good. I like it. Oh my god. Alright, so let's get on with the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and film my makeup, and I will come back and we'll talk about this foundation some more. Back, and this is the look that I created. I actually did film a video on this, so I'll link that down below for you guys, but I'm really liking this foundation. I feel like my skin looks flawless. Of course, I have to try it on for the remainder of the day. She mentioned in her videos that she posted that you have to set it if you guys are a little bit extra oily. I mainly get oily in my T-zone area. I don't normally set, and for me to do this test, I don't want to set it. I want to see how the foundation is just regularly on my skin. So I'm not going to set it with anything. Just because I normally don't really set it with anything. So let's see how this goes on throughout the day, and I will give you guys an update later tonight. Hey guys, so it is now 10:30. I've officially had the foundation on for about 12 hours. So 10 this morning to 10 tonight. And I honestly still love it. I feel like I am still glowing. It did fade away just a little bit from my marks, but I didn't set it with anything. I didn't do anything like that. I still think it's a great foundation. I was laying down, so that could also be why it just kind of came off a bit. Also did not cover too much. I mean, I did cover it, but not a lot. I don't like to completely cover up my natural skin. But other than that, I still think it's pretty good. I did use a sponge when I applied it on my face. If you want a fuller coverage, she said to use a actual brush, but I personally like how this looks. I still like that I could scrape my skin through it, whether it's like, you know, dark spots or not. Like, it's not a big deal to me, just because I didn't go in initially putting on the foundation like I just want to cover these things up. I just wanted like an evened out base for my skin. So I think it's great. This also is my very first impression of using it. It's my first day using it. So let's see if I still feel this way at the end of the week. I will give you guys an update video. But the end of the first day, my very first impression, I'm very impressed and I love the color. The color totally matches. I want to continue using it for a week or so because I want to see if my skin breaks out. It does have fragrance in it and I don't know how I feel about that. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, you know, I wish she made something fragrance free. It's not a big deal if your foundation doesn't smell good, you know, like as long as it doesn't smell bad, you know. It doesn't need to have like a floral scent or whatever scent, as long as it still works properly. So I feel like she can formulate without the fragrance. I don't hate the smell, but like I don't like it. Like it wouldn't make a difference for me. So so let's talk about this. I feel like I like the foundation. I think it works. It does a good job. It covers, and I feel like the main thing is that it covers and it doesn't feel very heavy. I feel if you guys do the trick where I dot it on and then apply it and then with a little bit more just go in the areas that you really need it, I feel like it would be fine. But this is the thing. This is what you've all been waiting for. I feel like it's a good product, but it's nothing to lose your mind about. It's nothing to go crazy about. It's nothing, if it's sold out, like, it's okay. You can wait to have this foundation if you are in need of a new foundation. I personally would not go out of my way to go get this foundation. I like it, it works, it does its job. It's very full coverage. If you are in need of a full coverage foundation, try this out. However, there's a lot of things that play into me saying that. If you need full coverage, that might mean you have acne, or you have dark spots, or you might have like things you want to cover up, and this has fragrance in it. I don't think this is breaking me out, but I'm very scared because fragrance is right in the middle, meaning it's a significant amount of fragrance. It's not all the way towards the end where like the ending ingredients are just a little bit of something. It's like right there in the middle. So I would be very weary of it. I would absolutely get a sample before you buy the foundation. 100%. I am gingerbread, for you guys that are of my skin color. I honestly think you should try it out before actually purchasing it, if anything. Like it, I think it's a great foundation. It's not a standout product though, and that's kind of how I feel with Huda products. They're great, do not get me wrong, they're great products. It's nothing that you need to like freak out over getting. I feel like the Rihanna stuff was I feel like the Rihanna highlighters are totally worth it. I feel like the foundation is really good. I personally am very picky when it comes to like foundations and concealers. I personally like a certain style, so that could also play into this too. But overall, I feel like it's a great product. Like, not for nothing, great product. But it's nothing to lose your mind about if you don't get it, or like you can absolutely wait until things come into stock. So here I am yet again with something different to say about the Huda foundation. I think I like it, you guys. I think I like it. You can see right now my skin looks great. It really does. I like that my skin looks flawless, and that is what my NARS does. That's what my Estee Lauder does. Like, it makes my skin look like my skin, but glowing and really nice. I think it's because I really hydrated, and I think just my skin setting and settling at the end of the night, and I think it looks great now. It didn't look like this like the other day when I did it, but it could be how I applied it. I'm not sure. I think applying it with the brush is the best way to apply it, as opposed to the sponge and dotting it on and then blending it out and stippling and then going in with extra. I feel like if you use a lot of foundation, it can get really cakey really fast because it's full coverage. But using a very little and then just blending with other things, I think that works so much better. So again, like I said, I like the foundation. Is it one that I'm gonna be like, oh my god, let me run out and grab it? Not necessarily. Not if you don't need it. But if you do need a full coverage, or you want a full coverage, I would say, you know, go ahead and pick it up. But definitely try a sample first, just to make sure you like it. Enough sample to last you a week or a couple of days worth. But I would definitely try it out before picking it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm really trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And make sure you subscribe to all of my social medias. I will have them here. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I love and appreciate all of you so much. And I will talk to you guys in another video. See you later.